Hi buddies! Welcome to Buddy Study. Easy learn with buddies. So in a previous class we have learned exercise 1.1 first question. So in this class we are going to learn second question. Okay? So second question says us that write the additive and the multiplicative inverses of the following. So we have to write the additive and the multiplicative inverses. So first, let's see the definition of an additive inverse. So the meaning of an additive inverse is a positive number plus a negative number is equals to 0. So this is the proper meaning of an additive inverse. So we can say that the additive inverse of a positive A is a negative A. Okay, and the additive inverse of a negative A is equals to a positive A. So this is the definition of an additive inverse. So let's go to multiplicative inverse. So the meaning of a multiplicative inverse is A into 1 upon A is equals to 1. So what does multiplicative inverse say? So any number multiplied by the reciprocal of it is equals to 1. So let's think A is a something number, and to represent this A number in a fractional form we used to write 1. So the reciprocal of A upon 1, which is equals to 1 upon A. Okay, and A must not be equals to 0. So A is not equals to 0. Let's go into the question number 2, first sum. So first sum, minus 3 upon 5. So we have to write additive inverse and the multiplicative inverse of this number. So additive inverse, this is additive inverse, and multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse. So first, right now we have learned what's the meaning of an additive inverse. So the meaning of an additive inverse is that if a number is having a negative sign, the additive inverse of that becomes a positive one. So here it is negative 3 by 5. So additive inverse of it becomes 3 upon 5. That's all. And then multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse means the reciprocal of a given fraction or a rational number. So the reciprocal of this becomes 5 comes to the numerator and 3 comes to the denominator. So this becomes, so this minus symbol remains as same. So this becomes minus 5 upon 3. So this is equals to minus 5 upon 3. So second question is that we have to write additive inverse and multiplicative inverse of 1. So first additive inverse. So the meaning of additive inverse is if a number is having a positive sign, the additive inverse of this becomes negative 1. Okay, the negative sign gets added. So here additive inverse becomes minus 1. Minus 1. And the multiplicative inverse, so multiplicative inverse means the reciprocal of it. So we write this 1 into a fractional form or a rational number form as keeping by 1. So by keeping this by 1 and after doing it reciprocal, 1 upon 1. So 1 upon 1 which is equals to 1. So multiplicative inverse of 1 is 1. Now we have to find additive inverse and multiplicative inverse of 0. So what is the meaning of additive inverse? Yes. So 0 does not have any negative and a positive. 0 is neither positive nor negative. So the additive inverse of this becomes 0 only. And then multiplicative inverse. So we write this 0 as a rational number or fractional form by keeping by 1. And when we are reciprocaling it, it becomes 1 upon 0. So when it is when we are dividing any number with 0, it always becomes not defined. So the answer is not defined. Not defined. Now we have to write additive inverse and multiplicative inverse of 7 upon 9. So additive inverse of 7 upon 9 is, yes, this is a positive rational number. We have to make it a negative. So which is equals to minus 7 upon 9. So here minus 7 upon 9. And then multiplicative inverse. What is the meaning of multiplicative inverse? Nothing but reciprocal of it. So reciprocal of 7 upon 9 is 9 upon 7. So the answer of this is 9 upon 7. That's all. Now this is the last sum from second question. So we have to find additive inverse and multiplicative inverse of minus 1. So what's the meaning of additive inverse? Yes, if it's a negative 1, we have to write it into a positive 1, which is equals to 1. So additive inverse becomes 1. And the multiplicative inverse, which is a reciprocal of it. So here minus 1, we write this integer in a form of rational number by keeping 1. So now reciprocal of it gives 1 upon 1 and a minus symbol remains as same. So which is, this is equals to minus 1. So multiplicative inverse of minus 1 is minus 1 only. So now third question, fill in the blanks. So first question from fill in the blanks is that minus 1 upon 17 plus, we have to find this number. This is equals to minus 12 upon 5 plus of minus 1 upon 7. So to find this number, we have to use the RHS of this equals to sign. So now we can say that here the property is commutative. So A plus B is equals to B plus A. So here we have to write this minus 12 upon 5 in the fill in the blanks. Minus 12 upon 5. Second question says that minus 2 upon 3 plus something, if we are adding, we are getting a same number. So what is the property used here? Yes, that is A plus 0 is equals to A. So here this is an additive identity. Additive identity. So here in the fill in the blanks 0 comes. Okay. So fourth question, minus 12 plus of 5 by 6 plus 6 by 7, which is equals to minus 12 plus 5 by 6 plus of what? So we have to find this number. So the property used here is associative. And this is as A plus B plus C is equals to A plus B plus C. So here when we are combining this both, this 6 upon 7 is left. So here we have to write 6 upon 7. So fifth question says that something into 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 3 is equals to 3 upon 4 into 1 upon 2 plus 3 upon 4 into something. So we have to find this fill in the blank and this fill in the blank. So here the property used here is distributive. And A into B plus C is equals to A into B plus A into C. So according to this, we have to say that what number should come here and what number should come here. So here the common point we can see here is 3 upon 4. So 3 upon 4 comes as A. So 3 upon 4. And then to find this, here A into B plus C. This is equals to A into B plus A into C. So C becomes 1 upon 3. So 1 upon 3 comes here. So sixth question is that minus 16 upon 7 is equals to minus 16 upon 7. What if we add? We will get the same number. Yes. A plus 0 is equals to A. So this is additive identity. Additive identity. So 0 comes here. Thank you for watching. In this video we have learned exercise 1.1, second question and third question. In the next video we are going to learn fourth question. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Bye.